Welcome back to Evolution Skateboarding Part 4. I'm finally rounding out the entire Insetic and his group of friends with the last, two people that I could get for guest commentary. Shut up. Everyone, welcome Sean and Kaylee. You can say hi if you want.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
They were kind of like, why are we watching footage of
My first
shitty...
question was, who is Rick motherfucking McCrank?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yes. Yeah, Rick McCrank, You didn't know anything about him, but he just stood out.
All I knew is he was my hero. That's all I know.
It was like that Backstreet Boys song. By the way, I'm here, but I'm in the background or something. I don't know.
You're on the side there.
Doesn't matter. Go. Just go to someone else.
All right. So, So you ain't played these games. You have no idea what's going on, and I'm fine with that. All I gotta tell you is I'm grinding rails and letting buses drive off. That's the type of thing that you do in this game. And since it's Rick McCrank, that bus was probably full of people who, needed to get to the hospital, but were being held in the garage,
It's like a moving sidewalk in an airport. Just changes rails. Is that how he moves?
Like, what do you mean by changes rails? I mean, it is kind of slow and stuff.
It looks like the world moves around him, and he's just a stationary character.
Well, that's because he's Rick McCrank.
Well, I should say that's accurate to Rick McCrank, and then if he plays another character, it's inaccurate because it still looks the same. But if this game were only Rick McCrank, this would be completely true to real life. Have you ever been around Rick McCrank? Like, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, if he punches you, you run your face into his fist.
Zero gravity.
Kind of. He is sort of zero gravity.
Sort of. He's like half gravity. One time I've actually met Rick McCrank, and you'd think it'd be all cool, but of course, stories never turn out as cool as you expect them to be. So it was just like, excuse me, Rick McCrank, and he's like, he didn't even notice me. He just walked off. Then again, he was like across the room. He didn't even see me. He didn't even hear me.
Well, actually, he's kind of leaving out a bit of the story. Rick McCrank did in fact interact with him briefly and amputated his hand because a child needed it more, and Rick McCrank just knew. He's a real hero, even though don't ask how Insetic's playing these games. He's doing it with his hand and tongue.
One-handed, and I could still do it. So, this is Tokyo. Anyone ever been to Tokyo? I haven't. Blank Tester probably hasn't. This is Tokyo. Not only is it Tokyo, because there's like 3 Tokyos in this game. Not only is it Tokyo, it's Tokyo bus stop. Anyone ever been to a bus stop? No.
I've never seen one that looked like that, though.
I drive everywhere, so the last bus I was on was painted yellow, and they forced me into it. Yeah. Into a corner, and then we drove like 2 hours to go participate in the school championship, and it was dumb, stupid. So I don't ride buses. I don't sit at bus stops. But have either of you got a bus stop story or not? Either you got a Tokyo story, either you got a skateboarding story. I was trying to learn to ollie, like I said last time. I really, kind of wanted to skateboard, but at the same time, I was absolutely afraid of anything where I wasn't on the ground. Roller coasters, can't do those. Skydiving, probably couldn't do that. Running too fast, tripping over myself.
I really don't think that skateboarding is necessarily like in the same category as skydiving.
I could stand on a skateboard all right, but when
are you like a dog? Like dogs who skateboard? I know there are some who skateboard, but maybe more like a cat, like a little bit too high off the ground, and you kind of freak out.
I can skateboard kind of like a dog.
But he's like a dog because he never looks up.
Yeah. I never look up, I never look back. I follow my road. Down life. Yeah. Follow my feelings. Or whatever it is. So, checkpoint missions. Anyone ever have experience with collecting checkpoints? Come on, you gotta have. There's gotta be something that we can all come together on, okay? And not that this is a stupid idea.
I think I have something we can all come together on, and I want to get everyone's opinion. We all hate Tinker.
It's kind of a wild, light hatred.
A light hatred?
Yeah. I'd say not only a light hatred, but sort of a smooth hatred as well. Smooth hatred.
I'm not quite sure who Tinker is.
That's gonna cut that out. Gonna cut that out on the actual thing.
No, actually, I don't really mind Tinker. He can be cool, I think.
Like I said,
Well, for all I know, he could be. So he's a very observant person.
as the viewers can tell, I'm done selling you on these games. I'm now selling you on us. That this is that point.
So basically, you're fucked.
This is that point that happens to every entertainment mogul, where they get to go past the games and it's like, come on, yeah, well, I'm trying to sell you on all my friends and stuff, so when I upload like 8-person, I don't know, like Mario Party videos, you guys will be like, yeah, I'm making smart, conscientious business decisions here. I don't know. What?
Ever since YouTube gave you ad space, it's just gone to your head.
Yeah. Then again, I never enabled it. That would be dumb. And, yeah, and like I always said, if I had enabled ads as soon as I could have, I would have made tens of cents by now. Tens of cents. And I don't know, someone confirm, deny, I don't actually know that, like, the down payment for actually getting ads is like $100, $200. For first putting ads on your videos?
There's no down payment. It's just
a payment that you have to do.
No, you don't have to pay them anything. It's just the first, however much amount of money goes straight to them, and then after that, all the rest of it goes to you. Which is, you wouldn't have gotten any money.
Still, I'd be quite in the can, as they would say. In the can. So.
Does anybody say in the can?
I think you're
Not
misunderstanding that metaphor.
Is there a metaphor?
Not unless you're in the can.
Okay. I feel like I've been quite on the John for this. Okay, but
It's not a mixed metaphor at all.
But, so that was Tokyo. That was Tokyo Bus Stop, and now we're heading on to the final level, and it's another boss fight. It's a bunch of buildings. Nope. It's a tank. Boss fights in this game. It's a tank. I don't know if that's a howitzer. I don't know what type that is. All I know is coming to wreck my shit. The stakes have been raised. This is the final battle. This is the final boss of Evolution Skateboarding.
I can't tell you how many times I've skateboarded and come across a tank in my way. It's just so often. Like, I can't even handle it sometimes.
And then, the only way to get rid of it is to grind it. God,
Alright,
man,
That's all really you can do.
2002.
Yeah. Go back a year. It's called Jet Set Radio Future. And then go back like 3 or 4 years. Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio. Yeah.
Did that have a tank battle where you did this? Like basically did this?
Yeah. You just grind it and spray paint
I
it.
think the difference was that this game it kind of sucks.
I like that there are specific points and it points it out as if you're playing a mech game.
Yeah.
Look at those little green.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a little mech game thing.
Yeah.
Destroy this body part.
It's even better in one of the. It's even better.
Cheesy J-Rock in the back.
No. This time it's like cheesy new metal. It's like CKY or something. Dud. Whatever that song is.
Something that I really love to see in games is when you're doing like a boss battle that takes a really long time, but they don't have like a loop on the music, so the music just plays through and then just stops, and then it's just over. And it's total silence for the rest of the game. I don't know if anybody else likes that, but it's just the serenity of the game being half built is just calming to me. Also, I agree. We should grind a Kulikan in this game.
So, yeah, that reference to the thread. So we stop the tank, it crashes into the pizza, no more tanks, no more pizza. Yo, get that pizza out of here. And actually, there's...
the tank's still here.
No, that's a replay. There's another Tokyo level called Tokyo Central Park that has a pizza stand in the corner, and I know this because the unique objective for that is to go there and then deliver pizza to like 5 people. So they just cut out the entire middle area of that level and had that take place in that.
What is the name of that hidden character?
Gurklovich 1. So, since Rick McCrank stopped the tank that was set on destroying the world, I guess you could say he is transformed into Gurklovich 1. And also, here's some footage of Rick McCrank, but I'm not going to be staying quiet, because if I just let the music play, someone's going to be like, hey, you're playing our song, and the video's going to get blocked in some countries. I mean, is there anyone, tell me, people out there, who really wants to see the Freestyle Metal X cross-country video, but can't because, the video is blocked in some countries? I know there are those of you out there, and I know that that's been hurting you so much, and so I'm here to help you by preventing that against that. Yeah.
What about your decreasing fan base?
Ever since Blank Tester mentioned our D&D campaign, it's been going downhill.
Hey, that was last video, and we don't know for sure.
Okay, Tinker also showed up. Actually, ever since like the 30-second mark in any of my videos, my viewership's been going downhill.
That's not surprising. Yeah. That's when you start talking.
What, should I just let the game speak for themselves? I can do that.
You could write a script and then have me do both voices.
What I wanted to do was I wanted to start a video. Oh yeah, here, Gurklovich 1.
That's totally the dude from Delocated.
Yep, that's the Delocated dude.
So if you remember,
now we know his full name.
If you remember at the very start of the very first video when I was scrolling through the characters and you saw a golden god.
Yeah, the golden god.
I was kind of hoping that
was a Kulikan.
So each character has their own secret character that they can, I guess, turn into once they beat it. And also, if you beat it with a character, like if you beat their campaign, you unlock an extreme route, which gives you like harder objectives on other courses, but I'm not going to deal with that because this game mechanics suck, and when it's like get a 15 times combo, I think that is literally impossible.
Right,
like you could TAS this game and not be able to do it. But as you saw, only like 6 or 7 of the levels you've seen, so I'm going to go through it with another character. Try to find the character with the most different levels and go through with it, even if it's Colin McKay and his long-ass neck. Or, Danny Way and his perfect spinning. Or Mark Appleyard and his last name.
You missed the old dirty bastard impersonator.
Who?
I think his name was like Stevie Williams or something.
How's he an ODB impersonator? Just because he's black?
No, just look at the way that the shot is taken. It looks like ODB's first album.
Yeah, I guess I don't do that. It's honestly been several days since I do this. But also, if you want me to go back to the vert in the park and, get some medals for you guys, this ain't the X Games anymore. This is just one of those competitions that come around sometimes,
So like the X Games?
Sure. But it's like a third-party competition. And we're in Jello right now. We've been playing Xbox Connect the entire time we've been doing this as well. Priorities, people.
Yeah.
Priorities.
I mean, we can't. I mean, it's not like we're being paid, so fuck all you.
So, that's been Evolution Skateboarding, at least Rick McCrank edition. That's been his storyline. Now we're going to see how someone else weaves their own way through the perils of the skating America.
Yeah, and after this, in the comments, you guys can, and in the thread, you can vote on who you want us to play, and then we're going to completely ignore it and play whoever Insteadic wants to play.
Yeah.